president. And your favorite artist. I'm going to share that of Tunubu. Is the one I want to share last, okay? You remember your favorite artist? Everybody get paid, and they will tell you we are doing it for the country. Young people.
Oh God! I hear them at the London Isha. Oh. And if I will never change that, the tone of God, the man shall not go. The man of God, I don't go. I still do. My people are here, I told you. Yes, we are here to announce, to proclaim.
Nigeria yóò ṣe ẹ̀dá. Bí Nàìjíríà ò ṣe dá, àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ kú. Kí ni mo wí? Ókè, ẹ jẹ́ àwò báyìí. Tí n bá pe aṣíwájú, iye náà lọ kí Nàìjíríà ò dá. Ìlú yóò ṣe ẹ̀dá àti bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Iye years tó mú ìkẹ́ ẹ̀ lò láyé ẹ̀kọ́ fi pàtẹ́wọ́ tí n bá lọ pé aṣíwájú. Mo kẹ́ lómi àbọ̀ pàtẹ́wọ́ rẹ̀ kan. Aṣíwájú. Kí ló dé? Ó ti pàtẹ́wọ́ 100 kí ló dé?
They don't even know what to say because I mean, tí bá sọ pé aṣíwájú ẹ sọ pé ògo. The other one is talking blah, 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 blah. They have no clue of what to say. It is a political gathering. There should be something that will actually make you, but no. It's to, it is to massage the ego of the guy to say, how are you two are laying, Baba? Surulere Stadium, la fẹ́ lò gangan National Stadium, but wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ọ̀gbà aláyè ni. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ èèyàn 10 million, a lè kó wọn wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. We've been there, we've done that. But they are saying, ṣé mo pé Nàìjíríà ò dáa? Tunubu àti Tunubu's rally, they are saying, ẹ mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò tiẹ̀ dáa. Mo kẹ́ gbogbo yín tẹ̀ wá bí know that Nigeria ò dáa, Nigeria is bad. They are saying that at Tunubu's rally. My brothers and sisters, it's about to go down. And now for here we go there, we watch the movie. Listen to Tunubu himself.
Without electricity, people die. And if we cannot be successful, yes, we cannot do so. But we cannot give us the electricity that is undependable. And then make us the way that we are living. No! Nigeria is about time. We have enough gas to fire up our electricity. We can supply the rest of Europe with gas, and we can make money long time from it. You know it. Now, I don't want to revive. God bless my leader. Ask the government. Ask the other leaders. Ask the legislation. When I started, today, Lagos is one of the cleanest, one of the most progressive states. Yeah. You can clap for that. We deserve your clap. I'll tell you what I want to clap for. That is what belongs to you. We, as the foundation builders of Lagos and still building, some of you will not have been able to see for WAEC if not for the payment of WAEC fee by our government. You are a beneficiary. Clap for that. Will you vote? Will you vote?
nǹkan ti ṣe wá. Nǹkan ti ṣe wá. I don't even know where to start from, because I was like, the failure of the WAEC, those they said they paid their WAEC, are the ones shouting, for those who have been to their political rallies before, you know the kind of people who stay in the front. They are the product of the system. The system have failed, and they are actually the power, the muscle that makes all these Tifnubus and gang, they are political wherever they are today. I want more power. My leader have spoken. I love my leader. We renew Pombe, and they are the product of the system. Tifnubu is saying, if I didn't pay your WAEC fee, some of you will never pay WAEC fee. God damn it. What about education? What about healthcare? In Yoruba land, this issue of electricity, before the emergence of Boko Haram, let me say before they merged themselves with Boko Haram, they had all the solutions to these electricity problems, and they knew then that one of the reasons why Nigeria will never have any stable electricity ever is because the electricity generated in Nigeria are mostly from where? They are mostly from the southern part of Nigeria. The Kainji Dam that used to be the main source of power supply, everything is supplying the north. The power generated from southern Nigeria is rationed, majority sent to the north. And the waste of transferring generated electricity from one part of the country, transferring to another one, the waste alone can power the entire Oyo state, including Ibadan, 24 hours a day, 24 hours electricity, 24/7 electricity, 365 days a year. But Nigeria is built on waste. Okay? The south is meant to serve the north. By all means. So they said the problem to the perennial electricity in Nigeria, perennial electricity problem in Nigeria, was to break the chain of the federal government of Nigeria controlling electricity. They said it. They said, let every state generate their own electricity. And then, if they have excess, they can sell to others. 7 years down the line, Fashola, the Saleiko Barack Obama, the one that told you that the reason why you don't have electricity is because of the Bantueyos are in charge of your electricity. Tifnumbu is using electricity to talk to the young people in Lagos State in 2022. We have gas that can give us electricity. The same thing they told you in 1999, in 2003, 2007, 2011, 2014, and 2019. Tifnumbu and gang, they are saying the same thing again. Oh, restructuring, true federalism, state police, electricity, WAEC. I will pay for your WAEC. I care for your future. Remember, I paid your WAEC fee. God damn it. Oh yeah, clap for that. And people say, hey, clap. Now the guy where they do that kind of interpretation for the deaf and dumb, and that guy, they wonder what the guy even mean when he was doing all of that. I think he says everybody shout. I don't know. So they paid those who can make that happen. They've done the show off, but that is not the real game. The real game, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few days, make our kuku put them this way. Today is 17th. Tomorrow is 18th. And tomorrow is Monday. Friday is 22nd. That's a week. Now put it this way. In the next 3-4 weeks, put it like in the next 3 weeks, what does that mean? Tunubu already seen it, and what they are trying to do now is that they should see if they can force the hand of Bokwari, which is just a dream, to still honor the promise he made to Tunubu. The promise that nobody knew about, nobody heard about the promise. It's only Tunubu and his camp that continue to say Bokwari promised him. Bokwari promised him. There is not going to be any primaries. Okay? There's not going to be any primaries. In the next 1 week or two, the Bokwari's candidate, Gong, will declare, and he will declare in Abuja. Just for you to know that at the end has come, and if you are going to go to your SDP, or if you're going to go to NRC, or wherever you're going to go next, or if you are going to be crying around the whole town like a gbiri, I will do it. I will do. I see. By the time the whole thing come to pass, I'll put it. I'll say, okay, yeah, Ekun is about to start. So we told them, it will be the headline. Wherever you want to go to, you're going to find out in the next 2-3 weeks. Yes, you're going to find out in the next 2-3 weeks. Same thing with PDP too. Those of you who are using, those of you who are supposed to use your campaign, everything you have for Peter Obi, to use it to campaign for Peter Obi, JJ, you decided to drag IPOB into it, blackmail them, call them this and that, even when you have no singular evidence against them, right? Okorocha came out and he said, those unknown gunmen in Imo State, they are known. They are not unknown. Everybody knows them. Hopeless Uzodijo brought them to Imo State. And Hopeless Uzodijo is ready to blackmail every of his political enemy as the sponsor of Killer Squad in Imo State and in Igbo land. Okorocha told you, but you know, all of you who are agreeing with because of your PDP political wherever in the eastern Nigeria, all of you ignored that. IPOB is easy target. Another way they came out, he said he's General Oji Abina Clifford Oji. You remember that lunatic that was in the military uniform, wearing red berets, and some other guys with guns and all that, bragging and said, he came out and he said, he gave you, and he gave himself a name. He didn't say indigenous people of Biafra IPOB. He said they are Biafra National Guard. He didn't say they are ESN. I mean, these are free names that everybody knows about. But all of you who are believing them, who are believing all these rogues and their media, you ignored that. This group came out. They did a video in the bush, in the forest. They said they are holding guns, they are dancing around. They said they are Biafra National Guard. And that they gave the politicians in Biafra land, they gave them 2 weeks to release all of their arrested members, or else they will start killing politicians. They also said, the guy also said, no election in Igbo land, no election in Biafra land. They said things that you have already eavesdropped from the conversation of the IPOB members. But when IPOB members were making those statements, they were not threatening you. They were not holding guns and recording themselves. That if you don't listen to us, if you don't sit at home, we will kill you. They were not doing all of that. But many of you, which I believe that it is called selective amnesia. Many of you are not different from those criminal leaders you have already anyway, because you never want anything, you never want any facts. You prefer the fiction. It sells better. IPOB this, IPOB that. So now you want to sell Peter Obi. You ignored all of these instances. You ignore all of these facts. And you are jumping up and down and accusing IPOB of committing crimes that you can't even prove, all because you want to sell Peter Obi. I am advising you, in 2-3 weeks' time, if you think demonizing, gaslighting, or profiling the IPOB that you know, and you ignore the obvious criminals who are perpetrating these crimes and their sponsor, because they don't sell. Many of you don't want to do anything or invest in any investigation at all. IPOB, it must be them. Who else now? Or because you want to sell Peter Obi, don't worry. In another 2-3 weeks, you will know your fate, because your party, PDP, they will need to choose somebody. Okay? And if they don't choose your Peter Obi, all of you PDP boys, I'm talking to you. If they don't choose your Peter Obi, China, that's what APC, that's what they call Peter Obi. They say Obi China. Every small thing, Obi will say China. Look at China. They hated him a lot, right? But they call him Obi China. So all of you PDP, there are people who will be say ordinarily, they not be PDP, but they like your Peter Obi. I have seen them out there. They not be PDP, they not be party anything. They say they like Peter Obi. Now you PDP scavengers, you PDP bottle suckers, thumb lickers, you PDP what do you call it, crump chasers and ass lickers too. Just like the Tunubu boys, the Lagos Abobakus, everybody is their enemy. When you mention Yoruba nation, shut up, what's Yoruba nation? Nonsense. They are not interested. The insecurity in Yoruba land, the poverty in Yoruba land, the underdevelopment and the corruption in Yoruba land, they don't matter to them. My friend, just shut up. My friend, nonsense in here, Jari. When it is time to have Yoruba nation, our leaders will decide. For now, they'll forget that nonsense because they are not interested. So they're not different. That is why some of them are using Tunubu to blackmail everyone that opposes their shenanigans. So I'm watching you, PDP scavengers. Sell your Peter Obi. Sell him. Just sell him. We know that the reason why you are targeting the IPOB more, obviously, you have some people who are actually like giving you some little kind of feeling that, yeah, it's IPOB. Look at all this IPOB here and there because of all this crazy stuffs going on social media. Some of them I choose never to talk about, by the way. We all know what is going on. So all you PDP boys, using this loose mouth on social media, people who believe that they could talk and make threats and all of that behind their camera, behind their phones and all of that. You PDP boys now turn them to be the representatives of IPOB when you know, obviously, those behind all the killings in Eastern Nigeria. I am saying this, every time there is an election, PDP only feel threatened that their only base, reliable base, the Eastern Nigeria, IPOB has threatened it. So again, same thing with the Tunubu, Aslikas and Crombe chasers, the Lagos Abobakus. To them, anyone asking for a new constitution from Nigeria now is enemy of Tunubu. Therefore, that person is enemy of Yoruba land. To an average Tunubu Aslikao. I know them very well and they are watching me right now, by the way. So if you talk about insecurity in Yoruba land, you're obviously going to be saying APC has failed. And if you say that as a Yoruba man, you are an enemy of Yoruba land because you are trying to stop the advantage of Tunubu becoming president for saying that. Yes, people are dying. Is it today that people are dying? People are being kidnapped, and so must you say it? Are you not a Yoruba man? Can't you keep your mouth shut? If you say that now, Tunubu will not be president. Buhari will be angry. Buhari will not trust him again. Can't you all shut up? Do you understand? That's exactly what all you PDP scavengers, PDP pickpockets, PDP scroungers, lazy bombs who are not different from Buhari idiots. Gaslight IPOB as you want, and you always do that every time there is an election. So if you're Peter Obi, if they don't give them the tickets, would you all still continue to try and blame IPOB for everything? Well, time will tell. The same thing I told the Tunubu boys. All of them are not different from one another. Okay? Like I told my friends here many times, the reason why you are hearing the Tunubu boys, Lagos, Abobaku, Shogbo, Alimajiri, the humbled slave, the obedient fool, the sophisticated morons, the Mumumadus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, and the rest of them all over the world. It's because APC, Egbekegbe, is the one in power. If it's PDP, they are not different. The PDP scavengers, lazy idiots. You know, many of them are grown-up men, jobless men and women. But now this politics, I told you, it is the most lucrative business in Nigeria right now. So if you see them trying to sympathize with you as PDP, now because they never gain power, if they gain power, everything their own criminal rogues and criminal leaders, everything they do, they will defend them. Just like the Lagos Abobaku will defend the Atoli of Bodilon, Tunubu. You know that? They are not different. They are the same. They are Nigerians. Do you understand that now? They love their oppressors differently. They love their slave masters differently. They love their thieves differently. So they will tell you, yeah, we know say he's a thief, but he's our thief. We still love him. They will say we love him, he's our thief. That's what happens. So they love their thieves differently and don't see them as if to say they are responsible. They are not responsible people. They are useless human beings as well when it comes to this kind of their politics. So don't ever. That's why when you give them this way, you give them the other way too. They are all the same. Unfortunately, both of them will come onto my very political and they will accuse me of working for their slave masters. The PDP apologists will come here and say, my friend, why are you criticizing our leaders? Why don't you, have you collected money from APC? I say, then APC, Egbekegbe will come. How much did Atif could pay you? How much did PDP pay you? We know you are just pretending. We are trying to save them from their own death, which is caused by their own long throats, laziness, greedy too, because it takes two to tango. I'm only trying to save you, even though you will tell me again and again that I don't need you to save me. Don't save us, save yourself. What you don't know is that when I try to save you, I'm actually saving myself. Because you are, many of you in that Nigeria, as much as you love your oppressors, your criminal leaders said differently, like I said, you have become danger. You have become dangerous existence to other people who never subscribed to this enslavement, this slavery, this your stomach infrastructure, this free money, everything free like you have subscribed to. There are many of us who don't subscribe to that. But guess what? When the consequences of your greed, selfishness, and laziness, when the consequences start coming back, even us, we no participate in your madness. We no choose between your criminal leaders. We no participate in your nonsense. We also share inside the pain. Yes, we do. And that is why I am only trying to save you, my brother. When I save you from your doom, I'm also saving myself. My friend, save yourself. Save yourself. No, I'm saved. In order for me to keep and stay safe, we have to save you, Oloribu. If you don't understand the Agbodo save you, because the people that will use you as a time bomb, they've already cooked your rice. They haven't served them. Your rice, your bag of rice, your bag of semo, your kerosene, your sachet paper, sachet water, your sachet detergent. Then your wrapper, Ankara, they are already preparing them. And you are going to take them. And you are going to laugh and dance in the rain, in the sun for them. And then for another 4 years, you are going to be shouting, God, 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 help us. God, God, please, God, why? So I'm trying to save myself as well as save you in this regard. So it's up to you. So we want to see more. We want to see more of those who have made you or made you believe that maybe we are just overreacting. You know that thing? They will say it is not that bad. maybe we are just overreacting. Whatever. In another few weeks now, in another 2-3 weeks, you will know your faith. And here will be to welcome you and say, Káàbọ̀, ọmọ nínàkúnà, káàbọ̀ sí inú ilé ibi tá ti ń wo àwọn aláwòkù bíi tiyín kó tó di pé a máa gbé yín bọ́ sí gbòòrò, because you will become repentant morons. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what is going to happen. That's what's going to happen after this BLLB certificate that the Lagos Abobakus are praying and fasting that God help us shame Mayegun. Would you believe that? They are praying to God to help them to help them shame me. Can you believe that? Because I told them what is going to happen. It is obvious. They know that it is going to happen, but they are hoping that something will change. Do you understand? And Tunubu will just become their candidate. And they can come to Mayegun and say, don't listen to this guy. We told you, Jagaba is the Jaga Wiri, the Jaga this and that. They are praying to God. They have been praying to God for the past 5 years that God, their God, will shame Mayegun and Tunubu will be president of Nigeria. And then you, Mayegun, you can go to exile and say, I exile that they lived before now. Why do you think I'm so kind of mad with many of your rogue leaders who have lost opportunities? Opportunities is what it is. Yes. An opportunity for them to rally the Yoruba around, develop Yoruba land, develop a system that will actually make us feel like, man, we are missing. We shouldn't have been we shouldn't have been part of this Nigeria. See what we've missed. Ijoba Awarawa, Fun Awarawa, and the rest of that. But look at Yoruba land. The people that they have ruined are now praying to God to help them put Mayegun to shame, so that Mayegun can know that now only one God they, and not Tunubu that God they serve. I know many of you would disagree. These guys compared Tunubu with Jesus. I wonder why many of you are not angry, by the way. They said, well, Christianity can tolerate a lot. Rightly so. These guys put a poster out there in their desperation. They called one of them, Judas. And they said, Jesus is coming. Who is that Jesus? Tunubu is coming. They used to call him their star boy, remember? But it's no longer their star boy. He is now called Judas. They said he should repent so that when Jesus comes, Jesus can protect and, Jesus can forgive him. And Tunubu is that Jesus. If you compare him with Muhammad, now that madman, that Murik madman, will first start ranting and start raking and raging. If you call Tunubu, if you call anybody, compare anybody with Muhammad, Abi, unfortunately. So when they finally come back from this, in the next few weeks, we will call them repentant morons. So we have to rehabilitate them. So all of you who are going to become repentant morons, those of you who thought that the idea of Yoruba nation is an idea that is impossible because Tunubu wanted to be president from what they are gaining from Nigeria, and a lot that you are losing from Nigeria as an individual, as a Yoruba man. Yeah? So for those of you who have rubbished that conversation, for those of you who never wanted to have that conversation, you are going to have the conversation. Yes, you are going to have it. You are emanating tenderly and badly. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ Yemi. Yemi will say, my great grandma, my late great grandma, she will say, Wari tenderly and badly. Tenderly means satisfactorily. Badly means, again, that you will enjoy it. you will talk about Yoruba. You will discuss about all of the marginalization. You will discuss about all the limitation. You will discuss. You will talk and fight for everything that has to do with Yoruba, and that will be when those ones who have brainwashed you for so long, and they have now conditioned you to believe that they will give you food. There will be so much food. I mean, I was reading something else here. Somebody said he remembered when Tunubu was governor of Lagos State, that food suddenly became cheap in Lagos. That Tunubu opened the border, he opened the ports as governor. Everybody was just bringing things in, and everything became cheaper in Lagos. That's why Wasiu Ayinde sang this èrò tí ń rèkó ẹlọmọkàn balẹ̀ Tunubu say Kodi Tutun. Like Lagos State is now the best all over Africa because Tunubu opened the border for them to come in. He gave people job, he gave this and that. I said, okay, what happened to those jobs? What happened to those border? Because he's been in charge of Lagos State since then. They have no answer for real. Are you with me? It is about jeun. Everybody is collecting their share. Tunubu is modern day Abiola. Yeah, he has a lot of money to throw around, and everybody is just going to say he's right. And they are going to say it simply because of how much they are paid. But one money, they're going to wake up and the whole thing would have evaporated. Tunraya Bay. Oh God, thank you very much for your super chat, by the way. That's quite generous of you, I have to say. I'm already rounding up. So I am going to be on what's it they call that thing again? Where's the Clubhouse? Okay. So I'm inviting many of you to join me on join me on Clubhouse from 4 p.m. especially if you're watching me live, okay? From 4 p.m. So I want to talk about the importance of the young Yorubas to get involved in discussing and then fine-tuning the way forward to Yoruba nation self-determination struggle. So I'm going to be speaking to a large house this afternoon. It's pretty much almost time. So I am going to end my broadcast now. Okay. Sorry, guys. I would love to continue. Just keep my charts, right? However, I'm going to invite you to join us on that Clubhouse. I don't know much about Clubhouse, okay? They told me to sign up. I've signed up. They've linked me to a link that's going to be the program and all that. But again, just look around and search for where is Mayegun. And I think they put my name on it. Mayegun's Diary Political with Mayegun, something like that. So I want you to join me. I want to talk about, this time around, it's going to be like, a symposium. It's not going to be like a temple of truth, okay? This is going to be me giving point by point of why you as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba woman, as a young man or a young woman, you need to get involved in the advocacy for the self-determination in Yoruba land, okay? You need to get involved. You need to know the keywords. You need to learn how to research, how to do the research on this. Researches that will help us to make this advocacy, to make it more organic, okay? Where everybody is ready to learn on the job, all right? You take the responsibility. Where and where should we go? Where and where should we start from? What and what should we do? How should we get involved? And how can we build on whatever we manage to do? All of these are going to be point by point presentation of mine, on Clubhouse this afternoon. It's just about 25 minutes to. So I'm going to stop my broadcast now. So Tunraya Bay, thank you once again. Anyway, thank you. I'm going to see everyone later tonight, okay? Yeah, I'm going to see everyone later tonight. However, as I'm dropping off now, you can join us in the Clubhouse, okay? I'm going to go do the setup now. So I'll start talking. Yeah? So thank you very much. And same thing goes to Tunde Benson. Tunde Benson is a platinum member of Mayegun's Diary Politico, which is great. Let me tell you that. You see, everybody, people will ask me, how do I use this super chat? Somebody even sent me, in fact, 2 people sent me messages. They were asking me about how do I use this super chat? I said, it is quite easier. If you look at the comments, you know, where you are dropping your comments, where you are typing comments, that box, you will see a $sign at the side of it. There's a $sign. If you tap that $, it's going to give you the option. What do you want to give us? A super chat or a super sticker? And you can give as much as $500 to $1,000, £1,000. Is crazy. It's some crazy stuff, I have to tell you, right? However, I am kind of more comfortable with people who actually subscribe to be a member of Mayegun's Diary Politico. That way, it is like you subscribing to my channel, right? And that means you are indeed supporting Mayegun every month. I have people like Satunde Awosanya, Tunde Benson, a platinum member. Being a platinum member of Mayegun's Diary Politico, I don't even remember what that cost anymore. £22. I have people who pay as much as £45 every month. Can you believe that? People subscribe, right? The same way you subscribe for your Sky TV, the same way you subscribe for your pay TV, your internet, your Wi-Fi at home, and every other thing like your mobile phone, direct debit. £45. I was like, that's so mad. And I have quite a number of people who actually do that direct debit every month. And I have a lot of people who actually only have who have their own as a silver members. Silver members are £1.99, pretty much like £2. So this is like a direct debit to say I'm supporting Mayegun. And if I have imagine if I have like 1,000 people who have that. I don't have 1,000, but I'm so grateful to all of you, my friends, for years. I mean, it's almost 2 years now. Imagine almost 8 people who are like diamond members paying, £45 every month for 2 years. Baba, they're not cancelled. They don't do anything. No. So it is the way you support your own favorite, platforms. So I'm grateful to all my nearly 300 members that cut across silver, gold, platinum, premium, premium, and then diamond, right? I have 5 categories. You can join any of them whenever you want. So I'm grateful to every one of you, as always. Remember, join me on Clubhouse if you can. If you don't know what that means, don't worry yourself. I'm coming back later tonight for our prime time on Mayegun's Diary Politico. Watch this broadcast if you are just joining us, and at the same time, share it if you haven't. Like the video. Drop your offering before you go. And I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, stay safe and good afternoon.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé